What's going on, everybody out there on the YouTube network? You're here with the Remote Chief, and I'm coming back at you with another live stream. These live streams are going to be coming full force and full blown. If you are ready for some awesome information, if you like investing, if you like life, if you like technology, and you like an open-minded, different type of thinker, then I suggest that you jump on the stream right now. We are going to hit this live stream up with some intro music and get it going. I basically like an instrumental we can vibe to and we can keep it moving, you know? What do you guys like? How about some Premier? I like DJ Premier. What my main thing I want to talk about tonight is, number one, relax. Life is stressful. Always make sure you relax. I just came from a spa and I think it's a great idea. Let's get this live stream going, baby. Let's get this live stream going. I got a lot of information for you guys. You know, I used to be a rapper. I'm still a rapper. Taking some time off, but I'll be back with a new album in about a month called Rebuild and Destroy. Look out for my next album coming out. Rebuild and Destroy. It's usually Destroy and Rebuild, but like an artist trying to recreate themselves, we're gonna rebuild and destroy. Let's get it going, baby. Let's get it going. Where the comment section? I love my comment section, so if you guys want to say anything at any time, please, by all means, let it out, let it be known. Let me see if I can address something that you're talking about, and we can move on. Okay, for investing tips, I got some great investing tips for you guys if you want to know. Something that will really help you, and I think will actually add to how you feel about cryptocurrency. A little while ago, I invested in what's called crypto tickets. That's right, crypto tickets. And some people would say, Sam, Remote Chief, or Kinetic Crypto, whatever you want to be. What is crypto tickets? And I'll tell you guys what crypto tickets is, okay? Crypto tickets comes out of Russia, and I think Russians are hardworking people. I like the Russians. You know, I give them respect. I know there's a lot of issues right now with Russia, but when it comes to their tech teams and their people, they're pretty on point. They're pretty cool. So with that being said, I watched them closely. I thought it was a great idea. Here's the idea. Tickets are getting sold left and right. What happens is the artist never gets a complete market share of the actual sold tickets. And what do you mean by that? Explain. Look at my Dutch angle I got going, by the way. Anyway, what I'm trying to tell you is basically an artist puts out tickets and they don't always get the revenue. And why is that? Because they usually put their tickets out for like 50 bucks and then they basically don't get any of that money. So why don't they get any of that money? The reason is it gets sold to conglomerates who buy up all the tickets at once. They create a squeeze, then they raise the ticket prices. So if they get them from $50 from the artist in bulk, they sell them for $125. They make that $75 extra. The artist doesn't get any of it. No one knows who or what is going to get that money, and the artist doesn't connect. The artist doesn't really realize or see a list of the people that came to their show. Try to have to do surveys and things of that nature to get that. So crypto tickets will change all that. Crypto tickets at theme parks, crypto tickets at the symphony, crypto tickets at a sports event, and crypto tickets at your favorite artist event. And you're going to ask, what is crypto tickets, guys? Well, crypto tickets basically is tickets that are going to be bought on the blockchain. That's right. You're going to use their token, which is TKT token tickets, and you're going to use those tickets to buy your tickets. It's going to happen on the back end. You're actually going to have an app. You're going to pay with your money. Your money is going to buy the crypto tickets, and then they're going to send the ticket to your phone. Your phone's always going to have the ticket in it and a QR code that you're going to be able to scan when you get to the place. Now you never have to lose your ticket. I've lost a ticket. I remember when I was 15, I went to a Dave Matthews concert, and I lost the ticket. I was unable to go, you know, into the concert. We eventually found it, I believe. We went back to the car, but it was crazy. I thought I was going to get into the place, and I was freaked out by that, and it was nuts. With that being said, like, we want to make sure that, you know, we get our tickets and we don't lose them, and that's what crypto tickets is about. It's about storing your tickets on the blockchain. I love crypto tickets. For a while I was worried with my investment, honestly. I put I don't want to like kind of brag, but I put a good amount, you know, maybe like almost 1 or 2 weeks pay for the average person. I put in there, and I think it's gonna. I had really high hopes for it, and then right after I put it in there, they didn't reach their their cap. Not many people invested. Even though they got some big seed investors, not many retail investors like me. I think we raised like 2,000 Bitcoin or something, which is a lot, but I wanted them to hit their cap, you know, and they had to extend it for an extra month. And I don't know, I was very skeptical about my first ICO investment, and I was worried about it. What eventually happened was Crypto Tickets just redid their website. Their app is out now. You can download the app at iOS and Android. I'm for Apple and Android. I'm amazed. I'm amazed at their platform. I'm amazed at their progress, and they're coming for you guys. They're coming for the next event. They've already thrown a few events with Crypto Tickets. Now, when I bought Crypto Tickets, I basically got a 20% discount. So I think they were like 4 cents, they were like 5 cents a piece, and I got them for 3 cents a piece, which is really cool. I got them for maybe more than like a 30% discount, almost something like that. Amazing, amazing. So I'm sitting on 60,000 Crypto Ticket tokens right now, and if they're projecting it in the first 2 years after it starts getting running to hit $2.80, and I mean it could hit $10, it could hit $20, and if the tickets keep getting used in 4 or 5 years, who knows where that price could go. But if you could do the math, 60,000 times 280, I mean 60 times 3, that's $180,000 off of an investment of under $5,000, guys. Under 5,000 could possibly profit $180,000. And that's why you take a chance on an ICO. That's why you get into a project you believe in. And that's why you don't falter with your investments. Like, I think this is great. I was a rapper. I was an artist. I went on stage. You know, I didn't sell any tickets, really. Most of my stuff was like events in the village and in small bars and stuff like that. But I knew what it's like to have a big following and to have people come and want to be a part of something. And Crypto Tickets is amazing. And let me give you the reason why. Number one, the market share. The artist is now going to be completely connected to the people buying the tickets. No more of these big parties like Ticketmaster grabbing chunks and then reselling them at higher values when the squeeze happens, like a few days, a week before the event. All of a sudden the tickets go up. No, the artist can set that price, and the artist can make sure that that's the price they're going to sell to their fans. Another thing is, once the fan opts into Crypto Tickets, the artist is going to know who bought the tickets, every single one. So if you sold 100,000 tickets, you're going to see your demographic. You're going to know who came to the show, and that's huge for your next show, so you can target market, project a little better, and actually even maybe get a bigger following the next time. So Crypto Tickets is huge in that way. It helps the artist. Anything that helps the artist is big for me and makes it more of an independent process for the artist to own more of the process. That's something I really, really, really like. Secondly, Crypto Tickets will basically take away fraud. No more people actually sell, you know, they copy paste, they make copies of tickets and they sell them. And that's crazy. I mean, I actually purchased a fake ticket or a ticket from, I went to a Bruins game one time at Madison Square Garden, true story, and I ended up buying a ticket that was for like the night before or something, but it said Bruins. I don't know how he did it to me. He got in my head, he was talking to me. I got screwed. With Crypto Tickets, that would never happen. I would have bought my tickets on the blockchain, they would have been downloaded to my phone, I would have had a QR code. There would have been no middleman trying to scam me as I went to that event. So it takes rid of scams. It gets people more accepted, and it all with blockchain. It gets the blockchain more of a communal process. Everyone knows about it. It helps popularize the blockchain. Number three, it makes the artist have more control over who's coming to the show, over the price of the tickets, and over the demographic statistics that he can take from every show that he or she does. This is amazing to me. I think it's really gonna do big. If you guys want to check it out, please go to I believe tickets.com, or crypto, just Google crypto-tickets, and you're gonna see they just did a beautiful website. It changes from pink to blue to green, all different colors, always working on the background. You can tell they had a really, really nice web developer make that for them, and it is awesome. You guys get it? It is awesome. And honestly, the ICO period is over. You can't buy Crypto Tickets anymore. Look out for them to hit the exchange. I think in, I don't know, 3 to 4 months, they'll be on an exchange. I've also seen voting. They want to get it on Binance. They want to get it on Bittrex. Those are the two high exchanges that they would like to be on. If Crypto Tickets hits those exchanges, I'll be super excited to see what happens with them. So that's something I really wanted to talk about today is Crypto Tickets. I think it was a great ICO investment. You can see a video I put on Blockchain Bull and this channel too. When I invested in my first ICO ever, I was super excited. I thought it was gonna tank, and actually I lost my entire investment. But now how hard I see them working, I'm super excited about what's going on with Crypto Tickets. All right, I'm trying to look for the chat section here. I'm still getting used to these live streams. Let me say hey, because I'm signed in as someone else, you know. New live chat replay. Got it. Hey. Okay, so there's my comment coming in. I'm always typoing because I type too fast. I'm like the worst guy when it comes to texting. I probably almost always typo like 10 times a day. It's really bad. I gotta work on that. Ever since I got the iPhone 6s Plus, the bigger phone, my thumbs just can't hold the. My hands aren't gigantic. I'm not 6'6". I'm about 5'9". So, what are you gonna do? But yeah, crypto tickets is amazing, amazing, amazing. I think it's good. Number 2, an investment I made during this dip. Right now we're in a dip, right? We're in a little bit of a dip with crypto, and everyone's a little like, oh, what are we gonna do? What's happening with the dip? And you know what I say with this dip? I say you find a coin that you've really been watching for a long time, and I say that you invest in that coin during this dip. I did it. I bought Monero. Monero at $240. That's a steal for me because you can't get Monero any cheaper than that, and to me that's an amazing price. Dash right now is sitting at 500. I think everyone should grab some Dash. I mean, I'm not a financial advisor, so you know, do your own due diligence. If you lose it all, it's not my fault. You bought it. Remember that. You make your own buys, your own sells, and I'm just trying to plug this in right now. It's really annoying. All right, there we go. All right, so basically, Dash and Monero. Privacy coins are also going to get bigger and bigger as governments do their crunches on us. It's only going to make, and it's just like FUD. You know, when people are afraid to sell, they're afraid to buy, this and all these different things. When you see the governments coming after you guys and coming hard, then you know you should be buying the privacy coins. Privacy coins are going to stop people from, are going to stop governments and other entities from knowing who has what. They basically launder the coins in a big bubble. You throw the 100 in. Bob and Sue each have $100 worth of Monero. When they go make a transaction, it goes into the Monero pool, it gets spun around, it comes out the other side. No one's money is the same money through the chain. The money just keeps moving. And who are my 2 people out in the stream? Say what up. I'd like to see you comment. If you guys got something to say, please comment. I'm here to answer questions. Last time I did this live stream, I was begging for a comment. There was 2 people sitting there. Not one person asked a question. At one point, we had 6 people up on the stream. It was interesting. Maybe they just wanted to check it out. They wanted to see. We just got another person. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I appreciate that. So we went over crypto tickets. If you're new right now, go to that website, check it out. I think it's going to be huge for blockchain. Number 2, I'm still the remote chief. I'm still flying drones. I want to talk about a crazy story I had the other day when I went out to Brooklyn. So I went to Brooklyn, to Manhattan Beach. Beautiful area. You know, I don't know if you've ever seen the mansions in Manhattan Beach, but they're like, they got no lawns, but they're literally like 7-bedroom, 8-bedroom mansions. They're all Russian mob, Italian mob. They got marble and, you know, freaking Bentleys and all sorts of Maybachs in the driveway and everything like that. Hey, Chief, I'm a big fan. Flying with Stan. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that, man. See, that's a comment I really like. I'll jump on it. You comment, I am there. I am there. Thank you, man. See, another thing about my channel is I got into cryptocurrency, and I still love drones, and you're still going to see me go on adventures, and it's cold here in New York, but when the weather gets nice, trust me, guys, I'm going to be up on top of mountains. I'm going to be at beautiful beaches. I'm going to be on my sailboat. Remote Chief Inc. just purchased its first sailboat. We're going to use that maybe to take people on cruises. We're going to fly the drone off of it. Look out for that in the vlogs. We're going to go to deserted islands. I'm taking a crazy kid from Philly named C Money, and he's going to be coming to deserted islands with me, a place called the Elizabeth Islands. It's off the coast of Massachusetts. It's in Massachusetts, and it's owned by the Ford family, but they don't use it really. It's just like sitting there, and you can kind of go in there and do a little bit of fun. I hope we don't find like a bohemian, like, you know, Illuminati group or something deep in the woods. Because it is like a really rich guy, like a billionaire's island, and maybe they go do stuff late at night in the woods. I don't know. They do not want you camping out, but if you have a boat, you can throw your anchor in the bay and you can stay there. That's really cool. So with that being said, just there's more vlogs coming. I'm getting back on the grind with the editing, and you guys are going to see a lot more content coming out. Please don't be upset if I talk about crypto. I am going to discuss crypto. Stan, let me ask you a question. As one of my subscribers who loves me, is it okay if I talk about crypto coins? I mean, because that's how I'm making money and able to support the channel and able to buy more drones and able to be able to do what I want with my life. I'm deciding I need to invest in other ways. I can't just make money and save it. It can sit there, and saving will lose you about 3% a year in inflation, And you know that's to me that's depressing when after 10 years you've lost 30% of your money. I mean, so you have to do some stuff. Fine with me, but I don't really care about crypto. What's interesting is I think everyone is gonna have to care about it soon. It's like the elephant in the room. Like, it's not gonna go away. This blockchain, it's like the faster you get on to crypto and understand it at least, dabble with it at least, the better off you're gonna be. It's just like when the internet came out. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm not gonna get a website for my store. That's nothing. Look at Blockbuster, all these big name brands that really didn't use the internet to their advantage. Netflix blew them out the water. Don't become the next Blockbuster. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm telling you guys, gotta do what you gotta do. Does anyone have the new Air, the Mavic Air? I heard it's beautiful. I heard it's special. I heard it's awesome. I haven't got my hands on one yet. I've been super busy at work, but I would like to check it out. Flying with Stan. Do you have a Mavic Air, or what do you fly with Flying with Stan? Just trying to find out what your favorite drone is. I liked Unique until they screwed me and their customer service went off the deep end. I have the Air. It's awesome. You do, dude. Now we have someone on the live stream who has the Air. Yo, tell us a little about the Air, man. I wish I could interview you. You'd be sitting right next to me. I'd have you in the studio. You would be here talking to me. And it is a studio. It looked like a house, but look, we got studio. We got the studio. We could change it up for you guys. It just was a little light in that direction, so it's super bright. But look, we got it. We got it. We got the flat. We got the flat. We got another flat screen over there. We got it all. I've been working on my little YouTube studio for a while. I've probably even spent some money on it, you know? I love YouTube. I love supporting people that support me, and I really appreciate you guys just like being here. Like, being here is amazing to me. I can't believe you guys are here on my live stream. It's so compact and it's as capable as my other drones. Stan, I have a question with you. I'm about to tell a story right now. So I'm in Brooklyn last weekend in Manhattan Beach. And there's a beautiful canal going all the way out to the water. I'm deep in the canal in like a parking lot, and I decide, of course, I'm gonna get the Mavic Air up and running. Stan, I have a Unique Q5 4K, a Autel XR Premium, and an Inspire 1. Oh, so you're like me. Have you seen my video about with my collection? I have 2 videos really with my collection. It shows like, do you have more drones than me? I shot it probably a year ago. I have over 250 videos if you've seen one of them, but check it out. Check it out. That video shows my entire collection from the smallest drone all the way to the Inspire. I had the Inspire, Unique Q500 4K. I still got 2 Uniques here. If anyone wants these, if you know anyone, I got 2 Uniques right here that I don't use. You see them right there? 2 Uniques that I don't use. 2 Unique controllers that I don't use. So if anyone needs a Unique, I'm willing to get rid of it at a very, very, very cheap price. And not to say I don't love Unique, I did. It was my first drone and I really liked it. It's just the Mavic was better for me. The DJIs were better for me. Yes, the first one of your videos I saw when you were driving down the road and the drone crashed into a tree or something. Oh, that was like way. That was when I first started. Honestly, it didn't crash into a tree. It just fell out of the sky. Like, had a loose propeller. I actually did a trajectory. I threw some grass up in the air. I looked at the wind and I said the propeller's right there. I went back and picked up the propeller right where I thought it was. It was pretty cool. Now you can do filters and bubbles. What is that? Bubbles? You guys see the bubbles? The hell? Go back to normal. That's funny. I didn't know you could do that stuff. I'm still trying to do this live stream. Stick with me, guys. We're not done yet. I got to tell this crazy story about the Mavic. And actually, it's good because I want to ask Stan some questions about the Air. So if you guys are wanting to get into the Air and you have the Mavic, you kind of want to listen to this because this will give you some insight as to which drone you want to buy. I'm in Brooklyn. No arms. I had a teacher who used to tell me no arms. Public speaking, no arms. Arms make you sound like you don't know what you're talking about. I got to work on that. I'm a little tired. It's 12:30, 12:11. I kind of want to come out at 10:30 today, but I'm a little late. I'll be live streaming more often than not. So here's the deal. And I got to continue to make contact with the little hole right there. That way you guys feel engaged. That's the point. You want to engage. So I'm flying the Mavic, and it said gusts of 25 miles an hour, which the Mavic can handle, and I've been in it. But lately I've had some issues with the Mavic when I go really high in elevation. So I went to the highest elevation, 400 feet. I don't fly over 400 feet. I'm a licensed drone pilot. You can see that on my channel too. I can teach you how to get your license. I show you what the license looks like. I send you to the place where I used to get my license. One of my good friends got his license through me. I paid for a lifetime subscription with Remote Pilot 101, and I let him use it. He was able to use that information. He went and he passed his test. He now is a licensed FAA pilot, one of my good friends. Another one of my friends owns a DJI because of me. He started watching me drone. He thought it was a great idea. His name is Scott O'Leary. He's a great editor. If you want to go to, I think it's swolelarry.com or maybe scottoleary.com. Just Google Scott O'Leary editor. He's an amazing editor. Really good guy. Check him out. Maybe you could hire him for some editing one day. Let me know. So I'm flying the drone and I go all the way down the canal. I got the goggles. I use the DJI goggles. I love them. I love them. I love them. If you don't have the goggles, I'm sorry. If you maybe can't afford them or save up for them, maybe put some money in some crypto. If it doubles, triples, maybe you can buy some goggles for yourself in June or July. That's all I'm saying. But maybe not. Also, I'm not a financial investor. I'm not a financial advisor, actually. I am a financial investor. So I'm flying the drone really high, like 400 feet, and it's going down the canal, and I followed all down the canal. It's like when you're starting off the trip, it's great. And of course, the air was behind me, so it's pushing the drone all the way down the canal. And I make it to the end of the canal, and then I take some beautiful pictures. I do my thing. I pretty push the limit. I always try to go over a mile away if I can. I go pretty far away, and eventually what happens is I see that the drone it's like at 42 to 50. No, it's like 47%. And at 47%, it's time to come home. I like to bring my batteries down when they're at about, I'd say 30%. So I bring the drone down. I decide to bring the drone back, and it's having trouble fighting the wind. Like I'm pushing full on the throttle, and the drone is not moving, guys. It's not moving at all. And that's when you get afraid, because then you realize maybe you need to start looking for a safety landing place, like an emergency landing. You need to make an emergency landing. I usually scan when I'm out already in case I have to make one, and I did see like a parking lot that kind of like a boatyard, but it might have been locked. I probably wouldn't have been able to get into it if I needed to get into it, and that stressed me out. I'm pushing on the throttle as hard as I can, and I'm going to give you guys a gem as an experienced pilot of how to get out of a situation like that. So you're up at 400 feet. This is the drone. I'm pushing on the throttle, and I can see that I'm just not making headway. I tilt the camera all the way down, try to see how the landscape changes, and as much as I'm pushing, the drone is just getting pushed further out the bay to the ocean. And now it's almost over the Bell Parkway. Now I see my drone over the Bell Parkway. I'm freaking out. It's like, what am I supposed to do now? Like, land it on the Bell Parkway? Land it on the beach? Use that wind to get it over the parkway and then land it on the beach and sand and all this garbage? And I actually thought there was a chance I was going to lose the Mavic. I thought there was a chance I was going to finally lose it. I had pushed it to the limit. I finally decided, you know what I can do is, I thought about crypto trading and how the cryptos go up and down. And I saw a graph in my head. I really did, like a NASDAQ chart. And I said, you know what? I bet I could bring the drone down. It'll cut through the wind. I'll bring it up. It'll cut through the wind, down. Sometimes when I get up, I didn't get much headway. But when I went down, I got a little bit. Up, headway, down, I got a little bit. Also, when you lower your elevation, the wind tends to be not as strong. It's way windier up at 300 feet than it is down at 50, 60 feet. There was a lot of boats, though. Oh, I get tired. And I didn't want to hit one of the masts on the boats. So I took the drone like this, down, up, and I did get it back with like about 32% battery, and I landed it. I actually recorded the whole thing, and I'm gonna edit that out and put that out. But it was an amazing, fun day. My heart was racing. I got the adrenaline that I wanted. I mean, almost losing the drone gives me, I guess, what I'm going after. I think I'm always going after some high intense feeling. It wasn't fun though when I thought maybe the drone was gonna be gone forever, So we got Stan. Who else is out here, man? It's so weird when someone sits there but they don't comment. We had 6 people, man. They jumped in and they jumped right out. Flying with Stan. Do you see that same issue with the air? Have you ever had a chance where you couldn't get the air back? Has that happened to you yet? Wondering. I was fighting the wind with that Mavic, and it was really, really hard to get it back and hone it in. And I'm just wondering how strong that air is. In my opinion, I feel like the air would be not as strong as the Mavic. But let me know, Stan. What do you think, man? Are you still there? Are you still listening? Commenting on the page. Flying with Stan. Yeah, so nothing with Flying with Stan. He was there. He's still there. Hello, Stan. I just gave people gems, man. Crypto tickets. I'm telling you. I've flown it around 15 times. No issue with the wind. But, like, what were the gusts like? Were you in heavy winds? Like I find the Mavic has issues when we get up to 25, 30 mile an hour winds. It just has issues. It's not as strong as the P4. The P4 will rip right through that. I have a P4. I barely use it, though, which is really sad. I bought it for business, and it's just sitting there on the sidelines, you know? Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. Really, we should be under 20 mile an hour winds. Gusts of 20 miles an hour. Yeah. Well, you know me, man. I've crashed a bunch of drones. I don't know if you've seen my channel. I've crashed things a lot, you know? It's been 2 years since I've crashed a drone, but my first 2 or 3 years, I crashed a lot of drones. So, what do you say, you know? What are you going to do? I could end this with a funny story. Do you guys want a funny story? Here's something also I want to show you. This is an amazing thing. This is Mountain Valley Spring Water. I don't know if it's coming across the right way. Mountain Valley Spring Water. Now, some would say, what is that? What's going on with Mountain Valley Spring Water? The thing with Mountain Valley Spring Water is it's the cleanest spring in the United States, in Arkansas. And they test it like 8 times a day. So it's tested more than any other water. And it's super expensive if you get it by the case. I don't get it by the case. I wish I had money to constantly be ordering Mountain Valley Spring Water in the green glass, which is super nice. I was down in Wall Street yesterday, and there's a lot of like boutique-y, you know, clothing stores, and there was like a vegan ice cream spot, and they had this in it, and I just was like, I gotta get it. Fun fact about this, it's the nicest spring in America, like I said before, cleanest water you can drink. If you ever do hit the lottery, you just should order this water only. It comes from the Coachella Mountains. See that? And another fun fact about this water is Rodney Dangerfield loved this water. He did. And he made a deal with them. He said, if I drink this water on stage, they send him cases for life. He was a lifetime drinker of the Mountain Valley Spring Water. This one's sparkling. I didn't even know they made that. So, guys, I don't know. I'm just going over a few things that are happening in my life today. I think I'm going to move all the crypto talk to my new channel, Kinetic Crypto. I just wanted to kind of create a buzz with my 2,000 subscribers I had here on Remote Chief and see if I can move some of those people over to Kinetic Crypto. I'm trying to figure out how you run 2 channels, you know, and I don't want to annoy people who like the drones and they don't want to hear about crypto. Like, obviously, I wouldn't start a crypto channel and talk about drones. Those people wouldn't follow me. So I guess I am maybe alienating some of my fan base. But I have seen some growth in the past 2 weeks, which has been great. Over 200 subscribers have fallen in the last 3 weeks. I used to get 100 a week, and it was pouring in, but I took off from making videos. And that's something I want to tell you guys, too. If you start a channel, don't stop making videos. Just don't. You got to keep cranking them out. You got to keep cranking them out. Either commit to YouTube or don't, because if you don't commit, you're going to see major growth at the beginning as you're pumping them. And the second you fall off, your viewership, the money you make, everything falls right off. Like, I think I make $300 a year on YouTube. But you know what? It's better than not making anything. So, yeah. What else can I say? What else can I say? What more can I say? Little Jay-Z. I grew up on Jay-Z. I'm not a huge fan now of his, like, politicking, and, you know, he's, like, kind of, I think he's Illuminati, man. But whatever. That's for a different channel at a different time. Also, does anyone know what this QAnon stuff is? It's really weird. I've been seeing it all over the internet and Twitter, and honestly, I think it's a bunch of weird stuff, man. But I can't, like, keep a blind eye to it. It's everywhere lately, and it's kind of weird. But, yeah. So, there you have it. Flying with Stan has an awesome Mavic Air. I'm proud of you for buying that Air. If you ever, I don't know where you live, Stan, but if you live in New York, maybe we could set up a meet and we could show it off. I could fly the Mavic. You could fly the Air. I have the goggles. I'll let you flip on the DJI goggles if you need. If you have them, you can bring them out too. But if you don't, you can use mine. And, yeah, it will be awesome. I just love this, man. Look how little these Mavic batteries are. There's so little. Boston, I'd love to meet up sometime. Flying with Stan, I grew up in Boston. Where in Boston are you from? This is amazing. I grew up in West Roxbury. I went to Boston Latin High School. I was in Boston until I was 18, and I moved to New York. Now I'm about 35. I've been in New York for 17 years. I can't believe it. Okay, you're in North Attleboro. We have beautiful places to fly out there, too. Next time I go to my house in West Roxbury, I'll hit you up. Maybe we can fly together. I went to the Blue Hills recently. Did a great shoot up there with one of my buddies. We had a blast. We hiked up, and then there's so many peaks and valleys up there. I mean, what is it, 6,000 acres or something? It's crazy. You're making me want to use my Boston accent, dude. Hey, dude, what's up there, dude? We gonna go droning with me, guy? You know? But that's cool that you're from Massachusetts, man. My fellow Mass people, man, representing. That's why you got so much class. That's why you stayed through the whole stream. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to call it a night. Is there any last questions or anything you want to know? Yeah, wicked cool kid. Straight up Happy Gilmore style, you know. Got to meet Adam Sandler recently. Not meet him, but got to see him, which is interesting. Can't disclose how I got to see him until the time is right, but it was amazing. I have to admit, just he walked by me, and I knew he was around, and it was really cool. It was really, really cool. But with that being said, I'm gonna sign off. Getting tired. Next time I'm gonna bring the live stream around 10:30 because I think I'll get a lot more people on the stream. Most people have fallen asleep right now, or they're watching their last bit of Netflix or whatever they're kind of stuck on, and I don't see them going anywhere. Something really weird that's happening with this bottle. It's like, see, it has a circle here, and that circle is like sometimes creating like a bubble. It's funny, or it just is like it's an illusion. See, it is an illusion. You see that circle? Like, there's nothing there, but like it kind of looks like there's something there. You see that? It's pretty cool. But yeah, Mountain Valley Spring Water. If you don't know, now you do. You know what I'm saying? PM me next time you come to Mass. I'd love to meet up. I will, man. I will. That'd be pretty cool. I love to fly, and I like meeting new people that love to fly too. Someone keeps bouncing back in here. Now I got 2 people here. It's pretty interesting. Maybe they just jumped in at the last minute. So let's just recap the show, what we went over in the last 10 minutes. I think you should buy this dip right now. Crypto is down at a nice little price. And all the altcoins that I would suggest, I would